Ethan.
Now this is, oh, well, hold on. Let me show his videos just to refresh. You can bring him in, but
Okay.
I just want to remind people who this is. This is the guy I found on my feed. He gives a lot of romantic advice that is very graphic. At first it shocked me, but as I came around on him when I learned that he actually seems to be in a loving relationship with his wife, who seems to be a very lucky and happy woman.
Ladies, ask your guy how long he can hold his breath. And if he can hold his breath for more than a minute, he's been practicing so that you can sit on his face. So don't let all that practice go to waste.
That's so crazy. Anyway, let's talk to him. Kurt. Cowboy Kurt.
His camera's on. Kurt, could you unmute your mic? And yeah, welcome to the show.
Howdy, partner.
Hello.
He's holding his breath.
He's trying to unmute his mic.
Howdy there, partner.
He's still a little. He's working on
Is that
it.
a bunch of DVDs behind you there, boy?
Yeah, he's a big.
I
He's a
heard
big cinema head. I've noticed.
I heard you got yourself a nice DVD
Wait, there you go.
collection back there.
You got
There
it.
we go.
Oh,
There
what's
we
up?
go.
I had to back out and go back in for it to work. Sorry, guys.
How are you, man?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you guys?
Good.
Great.
So, I mean, I don't know how much you've seen about my journey of discovery with your content, but
Go ahead. I've seen a couple of them.
yeah, but I'm a big fan, and also I'm take a lot of your advice into consideration. I want to ask, you are married, correct?
Correct. Yep.
How long have you been married?
25 years.
25 years.
Whoa.
And
I'm
add on that, happily married for 25
That's
years.
amazing.
Of course. Now, the advice you're giving the guys, this is stuff that I'm assuming has been test driven in your own home.
Correct.
And you
Correct.
guys, and you guys have a very active and a very, I assume, a very fulfilling sex life.
We do. We don't discuss particulars, but yes,
oh, come
we do.
on! You've been telling, you're trying to tell me how to do it. You know, I gotta understand what's going on in your house.
That's right.
Like
Yeah,
the Taco
it's-
Tuesday thing. Now, is this? It's not always Taco Tuesday, but I'm always eating tacos in this house.
That's right. Not always taco, not always Tuesdays, but it's definitely a fantastic thing that we enjoy together.
And what is that? Coitus?
That
Or not
too.
coitus?
Yep.
Cunnilingus. Sorry, cunnilingus.
There you go.
Yeah. So you're a
Cunnilingus, yep.
practitioner of the cunning. You're a cunning cunnilingus.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, that's not a compliment. I don't know. I'm asking.
Well, it can be. Depends on how you look
Well,
at
I'm not
it.
a recipient. I don't have the experience to grant you that. Is your wife around? She could tell us.
She is not, unfortunately. Busy life with us. She volunteers for a couple of things. Plus, she does do a part-time job, and then, of course, I have a regular career plus this. So busy life.
What do you do for work?
I make products for interior designers, high-end custom work for
Really?
draperies, cushions, things like that.
Ah, so you're an artisan.
Oh.
Thank you. I think
So you're good
I
with your
feel like
hands
it.
in more ways than one.
Keeps the hands strong, right? Doing the nimble work every moment you get, you know.
So you make furniture and this kinds of stuff?
Cushions for like box cushions you see that are put in like window seats, stuff like that. That's our biggest part is doing box cushions, or if somebody does a banquette. We make a lot of banquettes.
Oh, so are you actually making stuff yourself, or are you at the point where you're having other people doing that?
I do not allow others to do it unless it's my wife doing the pillows or something like that. I am very particular. I want it done perfect.
Well, that's why we go to you. That's why you're so good at cunnilingus.
You got to be very focused and willing to change on a dime, as you know, some days. So
Now, Kurt, let me ask you something. How long can you hold your breath for?
my average is 1 minute and 33 seconds.
Wow.
Wow.
Do you think? I mean, it doesn't seem that sitting on your partner's face necessarily needs to exclude breathing. Surely there's a way to work both in.
Well, there's definitely ways to work both, and they do actually have contraptions to keep it where you have
Are
oxygen.
you serious?
Too, so.
Are you wearing a snorkeling mask when you go down on your wife? That's fucking epic.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
no, it's actually more like a sitting thing that keeps their weight off of you. So
for
that you
real?
Get,
wait, what is that called? I want to look that up.
I don't own one, so I can't tell you. Sorry
You don't
about
own
that,
one,
but I
but
have
you know
seen
about
it out there.
So search this. Cunnilingus seat. Probably.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know how to spell that.
You don't know how to spell cunnilingus, bro?
That's what Google's for. Just ask it.
Well, show it without anybody on it. Should be fine, right? It's just the seat. It's just a seat, right? So
Pretty much just an elastic seat that you sit on.
So you seem to specialize in the. Oh, here it is. You tell me, Kurt. If this is what you had in mind, and maybe I'll gift you something.
Oh,
like this.
wow.
You think you'd be able to put this into practice? Can you see that?
Have not seen that one, but wow.
It's
Wait, so
That
$300
looks
on
fancy.
Amazon.
Wait, so you rest your head down here?
Apparently, with that
That
one,
looks very small.
Yeah.
Now, Kurt, forgive me for asking, but you are the sexual wellness guy, so I feel like I can ask you anything. So do you, you do cunnilingus, but do you also eat ass while you're down there? Do you do that?
We don't discuss private stuff, but
come on,
no,
but you do this whole you do on your Instagram page.
we don't do specifics that happen in the bedroom, but no, I actually don't. So it's
you don't eat ass.
Nope.
Well, you're not that freaky then, I guess.
Oh, there's plenty of freaky stuff. I guarantee it. But
yeah, I don't know about you, but I put on a napkin when it's time.
There you go.
I put a napkin around my neck, a lobster bib.
Just go to town, huh? Enjoy that buffet.
That's right. You're at Taco Tuesday. I'm at buffet. I'm at Hometown Buffet. And that's every day. Oh, this is okay. So what's your take on this? Looks like legit.
that is legit. Yeah. Wow. There's no straps on that one though. Usually there's straps.
True.
We don't have that one either. But
so what's your? I guess if you're oh my god, a rocker. Look at this one. This just looks like a chair meant to shit on.
No.
You put your feet up.
Wow.
There you go, Kurt.
Boy, they are inventive nowadays. You know what?
Something for everything. And you even got handles. You know? Do you think so? Have you ever felt sexually liberated, or is this kind of a new thing? What inspired you to kind of share this part of your life with the world, or to inspire others?
Share it. Well, I've always been this. Well, I shouldn't say always been this way. For a large portion of my life, I've always been open about all of it, and with my friends, we share everything. We talk about everything.
Really?
So it was just kind of the next step. A couple of people were needing a couple of things answered, and I just jumped on and answered, and they just said we'd like some more info, and so I just started it.
You're kind of like you know who Dr. Ruth is?
I don't.
She's a famous like sex therapist from like the 90s. And she
had a TV show that was really popular.
She kind of pioneered this whole thing of like sex therapy.
Yeah, it was like a call-in show, and people, and she was very open and just about like sexual health and wellness and stuff. And she was a really cool lady. She just passed away recently. Like,
Holocaust survivor.
For real?
What?
Wait, was she really?
Yeah.
What?
I knew that.
Do you?
That's
Now,
crazy.
I'll just ask, just because today's wild times. Kurt, do you believe the Holocaust happened?
I don't get into any of that either.
Whoa, come on. That's
If
a
you
pretty
state a
simple
political
yes or
thing
no
on
there,
New York,
Kurt.
You state anything that goes along with war or political, that's all your page
That's
turns
not,
into.
do you think the numbers were exaggerated? 6 million?
I don't think anybody will ever know.
Hold your breath.
I think they have a pretty good idea there, Kurt. They do. They know. Do you think what's the girl's name in the attic?
Anne Frank.
Do you think Anne Frank do you think Okay, let's get off this. But just to tell you, the answer is yes. Just the answer is yes.
Yes to what?
So that the Holocaust happened. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that the numbers are not exaggerated. That would be the correct answer. But maybe they were getting kinky there, and so we'll segue back to a conversation between the two of us here. If there's guys in the audience who don't believe the Holocaust happened, can I convince you? Can I convince you that the Holocaust isn't disputed?
Are you talking to myself or the other guys?
To you. No, they know.
I do have my own belief and all that stuff. But again, I don't put anything online for that, just due to all the comments on my page. I've already had a lot of problems with that.
I feel like I'm getting a pretty clear indicator that you do question the number of Jewish deaths in the Holocaust. You have your own opinion on that one, eh?
I don't question the numbers. I'll give you that much.
Okay, there it is. Very good. That's an excellent answer there, Kurt. There, we love that. So if there's guys, let me ask you this: for guys who are virgins, and they're getting together for the first time with a romantic partner, this is when a lot of guys they don't know how to carry themselves. So what would be your advice to a first time? How do you and also assuming his partner is a first timer as well?
Well, the first thing I would definitely say is if he's a first timer and he goes off in the first 3 seconds, that is not her fault. She should take that as a compliment.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good disclosure.
Yeah, it's the biggest problem with starting out at that point for me is you got to remember I've been married for 25 years. It's a little bit kind of starting out
That's
at
an
the
old
beginning
memory.
is a little more difficult to answer, but as for what they can do, confidence in the bedroom, take it slow, and I'm meaning in every part with her so that she can get in the proper mood.
Right. That's
Takes
good
ladies
advice.
between 40 and 45 minutes to fully get aroused, and
45
if they
minutes?
yes, sir. You can rush it.
45 minutes?
Yes,
How
sir.
long do your sessions last?
Now, those are some numbers I doubt.
You're getting into numbers again here.
Yeah, 6 million.
Let's just say
I still don't
sometimes
believe
they're
you, by the way.
significant.
Wait, but how long do your sessions last?
Well, at least 45 minutes, I'll give you that
God
much.
damn. That's a long time.
Is it? If you're to spend time with your significant other?
I think if you've been with someone for 25 years or even 5 years or even a year, a lot of people, I think, want to cut to the chase. Am I wrong? I mean, sometimes you want to take your time, but I think a lot of partners who've been together for a long time just want to cut to the chase. And the sooner they're both done is like an accomplishment, right?
It could
It's
be
an industrial. It's an industrial type of sex, much like the Nazis did to the Jews in the Second World War, and it was industrial murder. That's what made the Holocaust so remarkable in that sense.
But when you going on the topic of being quick all the time and just getting right to it, you do that too often, you don't have
Stamina.
the long-term connection. You're not building a relationship together. You're just having basically a quickie, and it'll get to where she's losing sensation, he's having a difficult time with having full arousal the whole time and keeping an erection a long time. All of that affects every part of us. It's all muscles, and you have to work the muscles out.
True, that's true. Do you do Kegels?
Do I do Kegels?
I've heard those are helpful in achieving a a high quality erection?
I'm sure they do. I actually do different workouts at the gym.
Oh, you do?
They're similar in thrust workouts that are actually built for the inner thigh and everything like that, which also works that same area.
So what kind of exercises do you do to keep your erection quality high?
Well, that obviously keeps it there, but that's not my focus. If I was to have issues with it, of course, I'd be working with some of those to make
I'm not
it.
accusing you of having a
I got it.
dysfunction. It's a preemptive. It's a preemptive
Right.
care. So what? Like, so I know some people do Kegels. Do you have any exercises to?
I'm not sure what the names of the exercises are. I do a couple of different thrust exercises, some with weights, some without
Nice.
weights.
Nice.
And some of them with quite heavy weights, just to build the different muscles in my thighs and everything. That's the beauty of having someone that will help you as a trainer, is you don't have to remember all the names and everything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
They just tell you what to do.
Yeah. Much. Since we're on the topic of kind of science, do you believe that any good data came out of the Nazi experiments? Do you think there was anything valuable that came out of that?
Going back to this one, huh?
Yeah, some people think that there was, but I think that's highly contested.
Yeah, it's I haven't researched it enough to give you a proper answer on that, and that's the truth. And I can't give you an answer without lying one way or the other, because if you haven't researched it, you don't know the truth. So.
Okay, you're hedging. Don't hedge on the Holocaust, Kurt. AB, for example, he would never. But his cock has broken. AB had a recent cock break. You want to share that with Kurt?
Yeah, me and my wife were in the shower, and there was an issue with the dismount, and my thing bent in an unnatural way, and it was purple for.
You heard, it made a sound, right?
I did like a.
Oh, it was you that made that? There wasn't a sound from your.
No, I'm kidding. No, I don't. I feel like, I don't know. It's been so long.
Or you felt a pop or something.
I felt something. Yeah.
And his wiener was black and blue for a while.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and in most cases that will heal itself.
Have you
That's
had
what
that
I will
happen to
share
you?
with you. I had that same issue myself.
Really?
Oh, damn! You
Yeah.
broke it, eh?
Yep. Yeah,
Oh
that
my
was a
God.
long time ago when I was in my 20s, not knowing what I was doing. But yeah, it sounds about like cracking your knuckle.
Oh.
Did that? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Was yours in the shower too?
It was not in the shower, no. Nope, right in the middle of everything else, and then we couldn't quite figure out what to do. So
I feel like the water played a factor in my situation, at least.
definitely could have.
Yeah. Now, when we're talking about struggles, I have a struggle here a little bit, and I'm wondering if my struggles might connect to stuff you're dealing with here. For example, let's say you have 10 ovens. How can you bake 6 million cookies if it takes 1 hour to cook a batch of cookies and the Cookie Monster has 15 ovens working 24 hours a day, every day for 5 years? How does the Cookie Monster end up with a batch of 6 million cookies?
How does he end up with a batch?
Of 6 million cookies. That's my struggle.
Well, I don't think he ends up with it because the Cookie Monster eats all the cookies anyways.
All 6 million of them, right?
Yeah, exactly. I know when my wife bakes cookies, she comes back in the kitchen and half of them are missing.
Oh! Exposed.
We must have a lot of mice in this clean house.
What kind of cookies does she make?
Just about anything you can think of. Ginger snap, double chocolate.
Is she a good baker?
She is.
Nice.
She is. That's where this comes from, gentlemen.
Yeah, but you gotta live, right? I mean, you gotta enjoy.
Doesn't matter that I hike as much as 80 miles in a month. It doesn't matter that I work out at the gym 4 days a week. It's still there.
Nothing can overcome the wife's cookies.
That's right.
No amount of breath training.
hold
and
your breath.
extreme activities. Yeah. So do you have a special move that you would recommend to guys who've been in a long-term relationship? Like, if you could give them one piece of advice to the guys who are in a loving relationship but want to keep it fresh in the bedroom, what would you tell them?
Well, here's the issue: is making a physical move on the lady before she is mentally and basically relaxed enough to be so. It's not going to matter what you pull on them. You have to be there to comfort and hold, and be there for the things they're thinking about. That's keeping them busy in their mind. If you can do some things to quiet their mind and help them relax, it doesn't matter what move you go with. It really doesn't.
That's great advice. Great advice.
You understand, Kurt, as the Don Juan you are, that sex is, for women especially, is in the mind.
Yep.
And also the vagina.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
There's a lot you can do without involving that.
Really? Like what?
Your show's not long enough to go into all that.
We have time.
We have time.
Do you take the hat off when you when does the hat come off?
I wear the hat during the videos, and basically when I'm doing anything outside. When I am inside, I do have hair, but it is thinning.
Wow.
I do have parking lots.
Top of the morning to you, sir. What's your favorite movie back there?
I've got so many favorites, it's ridiculous, but it's probably lately is Age of Adeline.
Do you have Schindler's List back there on DVD?
I do have Schindler's List.
Oh, that's awesome. It's a good movie, right?
It wasn't one of them that I would put on my favorite list, but you know, I probably didn't delve deep enough into it to really enjoy it. So
why wouldn't you put Schindler's List on your favorite?
We all have our favorites, and for different reasons.
Yeah, what are those reasons, Kurt?
Mine usually is involving either a quick storyline to keep my attention, or something that goes along with the romantic side.
What's not great about Schindler's List?
I want to know what his favorite movie is. What's his favorite?
Just didn't fit that criteria for me with it, and I'm sure a lot of people.
Have you ever even watched Schindler's List?
I have.
Really? What's it about?
Ago.
What's it about?
That's what I'm saying. It's a long time ago, and all I remember is I just wasn't into it. So.
Well, what's his favorite?
What's your favorite movie? Oh, you tell me. Give me one. You don't know. You don't know what Schindler's List is about?
Well, I know it has to do with basically the it's about the Holocaust and everything, right?
Yeah.
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 But that's about as the extent that I've got. You what?
Not interested in that.
It's not necessarily the topic.
Yeah.
It just the show didn't really grab me at that point. And
I mean, it's a heavy movie. It's a heavy movie.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta realize, like I said, it's been a long time when I was younger, so it might be different if I watched it now.
Yeah, I think it's very. You know what? Can you do that for me? And we can. I'd love to hear your review of it when we. I'd love to hear what you think about it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that for you.
Do you remember whose side you were on in that movie?
I do not.
Oh, okay. There's two sides. It's a war. And anyway, what's your favorite movie if you could recommend? Because I like fun movies too, like Fifth Element.
Love that one. You've been reading my comments, or you just happen to come up with Fifth
No,
Element?
that's one of my legit favorite movies. I've talked about it a lot.
It's true.
You know, you're talking about the newer one or the older one?
Wait, there's a newer one? I'm talking about the one with Bruce Willis.
Yeah, that is the newer one. There is an older one than that.
Really?
Oh.
Is that based on a book or something?
It's similar to the this movie, but the director and Bruce Willis and they really hit it out of the park with that.
Oh
one.
my
They
God.
did a really good job.
It's one of the coolest movies ever.
Yeah, they're wanting to redo it again.
Which is the Indiana Jones with the Ark?
That is the that's the first one. Yeah, Indiana
What
Jones
was the
and
Raiders.
Raiders of the Lost
Who
Ark.
were the Raiders? Do you remember?
Well, that's not whoever is raiding the tomb to get the Ark.
Yeah, I just don't remember. They were part of. I can't remember if they were part of some faction.
Yeah, it was the Nazis.
It's the Nazis. It is. It's the Nazis. It is. But they're the bad guys in that movie. That's easy. They're trying to raid Jesus' remains. I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a mental game. Sex is a mental game, and I totally agree.
It is.
You know what would be interesting to show Kurt some of the advice that these alpha bros are giving? And I'm curious about your take about some of the sexual and dating advice.
About the shower. Yeah.
Men do not shower. Oh, perfect. Kurt, let me show you this. There's one we just watched. You tell me if you agree with this or not.
Okay.
Let me know. You should be able to see it. I'm going to full screen that for you. Okay. There it is. All right, go ahead. Why is it always muted?
Just like my phone, right?
It's not the worst. All right, one more time.
In the afternoon, and you're going to go out that night, do not shower. Do not shower.
Sorry, I got to refresh because you missed the whole thing. He's saying, oh, God damn Instagram.
And you're going to go out that night, do not shower. Do not shower.
He says if you have sex with a girl in the middle of the afternoon and you go out that night, do not shower.
He's discussing pheromones.
Yes.
And, you know, I never tested that one, but I do know a couple of guys who do that. And they claim that it's repetitive. They can actually just keep reeling them in when they've had one earlier.
So if you have sex, leave it on and go out.
Not my recommendation. But
not mine either. Yeah. So you disagree with me.
But yeah, there's plenty who agree that is what you should do.
I was saying to my audience, I mean, I'm so far the opposite of him. I would even say wash your dick in the sink if you have to. Have you ever done
Whatever
that?
you got to do to be clean, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, some guys just don't care what they smell like.
No, that's true, and that's usually not a good thing for romance.
For getting attraction.
Yeah. All right.
Still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I've been here the whole time. Yeah. All right, listen. Kurt, it's been a good time. It's been a fun time. And you clearly are the guru that you say you are. And thanks to you, my wife is happier than ever. Right, Ela? She's here right now. You want to say thank you to Kurt before we go?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I did like all of your advice. I think it's good advice.
Thank you.
Unironically, I think what I really like about your advice is that you center the women. You prioritize their comfort, their feeling of safety and comfort, and their mental. And I really do think that's honestly the best advice you can give a guy. So I think you're a good man for that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And once you reach that point with the lady, I mean, go wherever you want with it, as long as you're both comfortable. But
yep.
That's good.
You have to get to a safe point first.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. Well, say hi to your wife. I love when I see her in your videos. She seems like a really sweet lady and very happy.
Thank you. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard to talk her into getting on the videos.
Yeah, I understand.
Very bashful.
Yeah. I like that one. I thought it was really cute, the one you guys did where you're pulling each other like a truck.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was good. You said this
she did her best to pull me,
this
but I'm a
damn
lot
truck
heavier.
is broken or something. Yeah, that was funny.
Thank you.
All right,
we'll have another one tomorrow for the both of us. That's scheduled to go out.
Kurt, well, giddy up.
Thank you, Kurt.
And we wish you all the best, buddy. So thank you for calling in.
Thank you, Kurt.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, we'll put a link in the description. You do not want to miss the sex tips coming from this man. We'll put it in the description. And once again, your handle is what exactly? Something K2?
For Instagram is Cowboy K2.
That's a really good handle. Honestly. What's the K2 stand for? That's
I am a twin, an identical twin.
Oh.
And his name is Kevin. Mine is Kurt.
Does he believe the Holocaust happened?
All right, Kurt.
So,
see ya. Mazel tov.
I mean, the twins sometimes are very different. All right, listen.
And so people could not keep us straight by the name, and so they called us K1 and K2.
I love that.
Who's
Cowboy
K3?
K2. All right. Take care. Nice to talk to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Amazing. Wow.
There was once a scientist who did a lot of experiments with twins. His name is escaping me right now, but
Why didn't you ask him?
I can't think of the
handle it?
name.
What's the deal?
I didn't want to embarrass myself. So.
If I wish he had a triplet. If he had a triplet and he started with the K2, that would have been crazy.
Bro, you can't. That was. It had to go there.
Bro.
It had to.
The K twins.
I do understand. I just can't believe what happened.
Me neither.
Dude, I didn't even know me and Dan walked out at the same
Well,
time.
the thing
I was
is,
in
when
the bathroom when it happened. I was listening over the speakers. I was like,
That might have been the hardest I've ever laughed on this show.
Dan was literally on the floor.
I literally fell on the
well,
floor.
you know, I don't actually. This is
was
how
like
fucked
dying
up it
of
is
cringe.
today. Usually, I could ask that question as a joke, and it's like, oh yeah, obviously, right? You go,
Yeah, no, you teed him up.
and he's like,
For an
yes, and it's
easy
like,
home
there it
run.
is, guys. But then, sometime all of a sudden we're talking about baking cookies and the Cookie Monster and all this types of stuff.
Mango and Masher, the Eichmann Flick,
Now,
all those moves.
I guess to be fair to Kurt though, because I don't want to drive hate to him. I don't know for sure what he believes on that. I think he
No,
was
it's
just a
just
little
tied.
tongue-tied. Yeah, a little tongue-tied.
It was like a Nathan Fielder moment because he asked that guy, he asked like a host that same question. He's like, well, we don't really know.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got to pull that thread.
you know what? The physical feeling that Nathan Fielder, whom I love,
Yeah.
when I watched that show, replicated physical feeling that I had right here in this room.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's
for
different
saying
when
that.
you're in the room.
Thank you for saying that. It is. For me, listen, I don't have that cringe response anymore.
Really?
I could stare dead
No,
at that
I know.
man
Well, yeah, it
silently
genuinely-
for 10 minutes.
You are so crazy.
Could never in a million years do what you just did.
No,
Could
but
never in a million years.
I do admire you.
Yeah, for that skill, I do.
I can't believe it.
But
God.
you got to pull that thread, and
You gotta.
and
You know,
never know.
my only critique, I wish you would have went like this at one moment.
Demon mode.
Yeah, it gave us the little signal.
He might have. You might have subconsciously just pop your hand up like briefly.
Yeah.
Good God.
I do hope he will watch Schindler's List, though.
I was gonna also type a little something more lighthearted, like the boy in the striped pajamas. That's a lighthearted.
It's inspiring.
Zach was instigating a lot of this in our chat behind the scenes.
He had some good zingers, though, for real.
Oh no, you
Killing
teed
me.
me up with some really good ones.
Yeah.
Those are terrific. Yeah.
His Schindler's List response fucking killed me, bro. He's like, I don't really like it.
Bro,
one of my
I was like, bro. But
Yeah. Well,
genuinely, though,
life takes you in weird directions.
his approach to sex and the way he respects women
It's very good.
is very,
It's actually
very
good advice.
wholesome and good, and it correct. The guy knows
Yeah.
what he's doing. He
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
He does. He's the real deal.
Yeah.
Obviously, not a World War II historian. and who is really
Who is?
at the end of the day?
Shabbat shalom.
Yeah, Shabbat Shalom. Happy Sabbath, everybody.